So we're going to measure this line, and we're going to make sure we use the correct place value. So the first thing I'm going to do is look at the tens spot. And so if I look, this ruler is broken into tens. And so in the tens spot, this line is between 60 and 70. So I'm going to put 6 in the tens spot. Now I'm going to go down to the 1 spot. So I'm going to look, there's no 1s marked on here. So this 6 was real. I can see it. It's right there. The 10 spot was on the ruler. It's for real. The 1 spot, it's not there. I have to estimate it. So I'm going to guess that that is about at 6. Okay? That's an estimate. So I'm going to estimate the last number. I'm going to draw it in a different color. This is an estimate because it's not really there. It's not marked. I can't see it. I'm guessing. And then I'm going to make sure I put my units on there. Once you guess and estimate this last number, you're done reading it. There's no more decimal points. This is it.
Mr. McPheeters, I think it's 67.
Well, that's okay, because this one's an estimate. So if you think it's 67, that's fine. You could even say 65. We know it's probably pretty close to half or a little over. So your answer would be correct. It's a good thing I cut all this part out. So let's look at another example. First thing I'm going to do, this one is, I'm going to look at the 10 spot. And so this one's in between 12 and 13. So in the 10 spot, I know there's going to be a 1. And it's for real because I can see it. It's written on the ruler. In the 1 spot, I'm going to look at that one next. It's below 13, but above 12. So I'm going to say it's a 2. It's in the 12 range. That one's for real. It's written right there. I can see it. So I'm going to write that one on there. Now I'm going to keep going because I haven't estimated yet. So now I'm going to look, okay, below the 1 spot is, there's a decimal. And now I'm going to go to the 10th spot. So I look, the 10ths aren't there. So I'm going to have to guess. That's going to be an estimation. Okay, so this one is right around half, maybe just a little bit over. So I'm going to say it's half. I'm guessing on that. It's not marked. I can't see it. It's not for real. It's not right there. I can't see it. So it's going to be an estimation. So I'm going to say that one is about half. And then I'm going to make sure I put my units on there. And so since I estimated, I know I'm done. There's not going to be any more decimal places. And let's do one more. So on this one, I'm going to look. It's between 8 and 9. So in the 10 spot, there's nothing going to be there. In the 100 spot, there's nothing there. So in the 1s is going to be our first one. So it's between 8 and 9. So in our 1 spot, I'm going to put 8. Okay, next below the 1s is the tenths. And so I'm going to put my decimal point. So now I'm looking at the tenths. Look, they're actually marked. They're there. They're for real. I can see them. Okay, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3, and then there's some left over. So I'm going to put 3 there in my 10th spot. They're for real. I see them. They're marked. Okay, now the next one, the hundredths, they're not marked. There would have to be 10 lines in between the tenths, and there's not. And so I'm going to look. It's a little bit less than half. So I'm guessing on that. That's my estimation. They're not really marked. That's my estimation. So I'm going to say maybe it's 0.2 or 2 in my hundredth spot. So it's going to be 8.32. Make sure you put your units on there. And that's how I know how many decimal places to go, or the place value to go to.